So now I want to play this for you, and it might seem like old news, but it'll all make sense in a minute. So back in 2008, 7Z, 8Z, their Democrats were running for president, and this is what they had to say about Hillary Clinton.
I think that if people want the status quo, Senator Clinton's your candidate.
The fact of the matter is that my colleague from New York, Senator Clinton, they're 50% of the American public that say they're not going to vote for him. I'm not saying anything that people don't know already.
Goddamn Bernie.
He's what really damaged her.
Yeah.
So this is 8 years ago. This is what the Democrats. That's freaking Dodd saying that. Dodd-Frankie guy. And so they all knew that it hurt. What did Barack Obama think?
Oh, and I would be in that category.
The Clintons have a reputation of being slippery and hard to pin down.
No shit. That's what MSNBC used to still say the truth once in a while. That's MSNB frickin' C saying that. You notice that guy who said that doesn't work for MSNBC anymore.
Part of the reason that Republicans, I think, are obsessed with you, Hillary, is because that's a fight they're very comfortable having. It is the fight that we've been through since the 90s.
Senator, they may actually want to run against you, and that's the reason they keep bringing you up. I think that if people want the status quo, Senator Clinton's your candidate.
So there you go. So that was what they were saying 9 years ago now, right? So that's what they were saying back then. Here's what they said at MSNBC this year, right? This is what they said in 2015.
I've come to a difficult realization. I don't want Hillary Clinton to run for president in 2016.
And I don't know if you know, I haven't seen her on MSNBC ever since. But listen to what she has to say. This is true. This is before they canceled her show.
Is this Krystal Ball?
This is Krystal Ball. Yes.
How did she not see this? Okay.
Yeah, what kind of a dick names their kid? Your last name is Ball. Oh, Krystal.
Did they want her to be a country music singer? Like they really, or a stripper? That was their only options.
Well, they named her brother Itchy. I'm proud of that joke. Listen to what else she had to say.
I do not think that she is the right person for this moment. Back in 2008, when all my peers were jumping on the Obama bandwagon, I backed Hillary. The country was reeling from a disastrous 8 years of President George W. Bush. Does Hillary Clinton sound to you like the right person for this moment? In a time when corporations have hijacked our politics, enabling them to reap all the profit without feeling any compunction to do right by their workers. Is someone who sat on the rabidly anti-union board of Walmart for 6 years the right person to restore workers' rights? In a time when we're still reeling from a global financial disaster brought on by foolhardy bank deregulation, is someone who recently took $400,000 to give 2 speeches at Goldman Sachs the person we need to wrest control of the asylum back from the banking inmates? Someone who at those paid speeches reassured the masters of the universe in attendance that they were being unfairly persecuted, that in her words, the banker bashing was unproductive and foolish. Someone whose husband, by the way, did much of the deregulating that got us into trouble in the first place. In a time when we badly need to be inspired and rallied and made to believe that America can once again be true to the American dream, we need someone who is mission-driven, who's clearly passionate, living and breathing and feeling in their bones the plight of the worker, of the middle class. That person is not Hillary Clinton.
Oh, you misogynist! You hate women!
So she's describing Bernie Sanders. Someone who can inspire people and get them out. That's Bernie Sanders. So she was prescient. So she actually knew what was right and what was coming. And so that's why they had to get her the fuck off of MSNBC.
We got Krystal Ball's pink slip. If we could reload the Russia story for Rachel Maddow today, that'd be good.